drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting lincolnteammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Fall is here, and so are cooler temps, darker evenings, and slick roads. Is your vehicle ready for the change in seasons? At A1 Automotive, we've got you covered. For tire checks, brake inspections, batteries, and heater systems, we make sure your car is road ready for the Nebraska winters ahead. Don't wait until the first frost. Schedule your fall car care checkup today and drive with confidence all season long. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Step into the world of gymnastics with Nebraska women's gymnast and Canadian world team member Emma Spence.
She got a bronze in the all-arounder, bronze on beam. And who knows if she'll get another medal. But that was a very confident performance.
This is Beyond the Routine with Spence.
Hitting all her handstands, connecting all her release moves, and landing that dismount. That's Emma Spence for you.
Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, Emma Spence.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, and tonight I have a very, very special guest. I'm very excited. You guys might have heard him on here before. He has his own radio show called the Get Your Happy On Hour on Sunday nights. Here with me, I have Ricky C. Simmons.
What's happening?
Very, very excited to have you. We had some great conversations before this, and I think it's just going to continue.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to have fun because that's what it's all about. I mean, if you're not enjoying life, I think you're wasting time.
Yeah, then what are you doing, right? A brief, quick intro from what I gathered, and then I'm going to get you to cover your story. So,
All right.
Ricky C. Simmons is a former Husker and NFL football player.
Correct.
A radio show host, I mentioned that. A motivational speaker.
Yes.
Just an amazing person overall, very positive person. And I also included in the intro a mentor and really great advice giver.
Yeah, well, I do my best.
You give me really great advice. So I think I really had to include that. But yeah, anything I'm missing?
Well, I'm sure
I'm missing quite a bit.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity.
Of course.
Yeah, I appreciate it because you were nice enough to be on my show, and I'm just honored that you asked me to be on yours. So more than anything, Emma, it's I've kind of had a very challenging lifestyle. A lot of people will only look at certain parts of your life, and I'm not trying to put anybody down, but I don't talk about sports, even though I played sports.
Yeah.
So that kind of throws a lot of people off. But my thing is, football was a vehicle that I used to get me to where, basically to adulthood.
Yeah.
And, and yes, playing for Nebraska was, now that I look back on it, it was very, very exciting because we actually, we had a lot of success.
Yeah.
And that always makes it a little better too. But after college, I ended up going to a league called the USFL.
Okay.
And I played, that league only lasted like 2 years. Washington Federals, first year, second season, we was the Orlando Renegades because the guy in Washington, he didn't like the way we were losing, so he sold the team. But after that league folded, I got picked up by the Atlanta Falcons. And before I could play my first game with the Falcons, I had, which I didn't know at the time, I picked up a drug addiction in the USFL. And that, basically my drug of choice was cocaine. And this drug basically convinced me that football was actually getting in the way of my using. So I went down that path. And that's a really, really difficult road. I actually stayed on that road for, 25 years. And finally, after several trips of being incarcerated to treatment centers, and I actually, I was probably at my lowest, I want to say around 2006, I lost both parents. And that was more than enough of an excuse for me to continue using drugs. And after that, I just pretty much, I didn't never give up. I just didn't feel like I had a purpose. So while in prison, for the fourth time, I got a letter from Coach Osborne. And it just caught me off guard because I hadn't talked to him for over 20 years. And man, the letter, I was so embarrassed when I got it. Took me a couple of minutes to open it. And then when I opened it, it was like a paragraph. It says, "Dear Ricky, I know your parents believed in you and I believe in you. And upon your release, if there's anything I can do to help you, feel free to contact me." And it was signed Tom Osborne. And right there in my prison cell, I fell on my knees. I turned my life over to Christ. I got up off my knees. My thinking started changing. About another 6 or 7 months later, I got out and I went seeing Coach Osborne and thanked him. And he asked me, "Well, what could I do to help you?" And I said, "Well, I got these ideas, but don't have credibility." And he said, "Well, let me hear your ideas." So I told him what I wanted to do, which was become a drug and alcohol counselor and a motivational speaker and help people not make the choices that I made. And he liked it. And then he said, "Well, anybody ask you, I'm backing you." And I took that and ran with it. And for the last 16 years and counting, I've been clean and sober, and I've been traveling the country speaking. I try to be in Lincoln on the weekend so I can do my show, but for the most part, I try to stay out of state as much as possible, doing what I love to do.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah, well, it's I'll put it like this, Emma. It's something that I feel I've been blessed. I don't ever want to give the impression that I got life figured out, but I feel like I've been so fortunate to have another chance at life because a lot of the people that I did stuff with, they're no longer here. And the ones that are here, they're not in the best of health.
Yeah.
So, for me to still be available, I just, I really appreciate it. And I must give Coach Osborne a big shout out because for the last 16 years, once a week I go and see him.
Still?
Yes, to this day. Or if I can't catch him, I'll text him.
Yeah.
I'll find him, and he's still supportive, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah. So any other questions you may have for me?
I have so many questions for you.
Okay, well, I'll do my best to answer them for you.
So what is, I guess, the main message that you share in your motivational speaking?
Good question. It depends on my audience.
Okay.
Okay. And let me put this out there too. I'm a speaker. I'm not a pastor. And a lot of times people don't understand that when I go, because I go into so many different venues. I'll just sum it up by saying I have a G-rated version, I have a PG-rated version, I have an R-rated version, and I have an X. Okay. It depends on where I'm at. If I'm in prison, I'll probably go X. Yeah. If I'm in church, I'm going G. Yeah. If I'm in high schools, I'm going PG. Yeah. So I try to, in treatment centers, I usually go R. because I have to go to where my audience is.
Yeah.
And, to get my message. But my message is basically nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So I just try to encourage people to understand that giving up is not an option.
Yep.
And I try to give them suggestions
Mm-hmm.
on how they can keep a positive. I like to call it PMA, positive mental attitude. Is pretty much the foundation of what I'm doing. I want to encourage people to stay positive because just from personal experiences, negative mindset I didn't make good decisions when I was negative.
Yep.
So I laugh a lot about things, but I see the same things everybody else see. I understand there's adversity and all that. I'm not naive. I don't choose to give that any energy because my theory on negativity is if you don't feed it, it can't grow.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah, so that's kind of my message. I just want people to understand that life is going to be what life is going to be.
Yep.
So you might as well make the most of it because I don't know about anybody else's life, but mine didn't come with a contract or a guarantee.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, no one said, Ricky, you're going to live to be a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that deal. So I just enjoy every day like it's the last because I'm pretty sure one day it will be.
Yeah. Wow. And how do you say you move forward through days where you are struggling or I don't know, those thoughts kind of come back and you start to feel kind of bad about yourself? How do you navigate that?
Well, see, that's a tricky one for me.
Okay.
Actually, it's a great question. My answer is going to be kind of tricky.
Okay.
All right. I'll say it this way. Yes, there are days when I'm not, I don't think things are going the way I want them to. But what I've figured out is every day to me is a blessing. So I'm not going to, when I wake up, that's a whole another subject, but from the time,
mean?
huh?
What does that mean?
I wake up at 3 a.m. every morning.
Well, that is a different story.
See, no one understands that. I wake up every morning for the last 16 years at 3 a.m. and I turn my life over to Christ. I do a set of spiritual readings. Then I drink coffee out of a prison mug. Okay. And then I mentor 15 people. So I text them, all of them at 3 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, whenever I'm done with my morning routine. So I'm just excited every day that I wake up. Okay. For no reason. I just feel like, when I wake up, instead of, oh man, it's what day of the week, that I don't have those type thoughts. I wake up with, yes, I get another shot at this thing called life. And that's just starts my day.
That's awesome. Yeah. And how do you think you got to that point? Because I know there's days where I wake up and I don't feel like that.
Oh yeah. Well, now you got to understand, I went through some terrible, terrible times.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, after going through, you got to look at it from this perspective. When I added up the 4 trips to prison, they equal 10 years of my life.
Okay. Yeah.
So, it was 3 years here, 4 years there, 2 here.
Yeah.
So when you got through with all that, that's like a whole decade of my life I spent incarcerated. And then I went to 10 treatment centers and I graduated 9 of them and they were residentials. Okay. So I was staying in a locked, environment there. So it wasn't the best times of my life. Mm-hmm. So when I finally was blessed with this opportunity to be clean and sober and got my freedom back, the things that make me happy, most people take for granted. Yeah. I mean, you're free.
Yep.
And you're like, I'm having a terrible day. Man, you want a terrible day? Let me lock you up in a closet with another person for 18 hours of the day. You want to talk about a bad day.
Yeah.
So I've seen worse. Mm-hmm. So just the fact that I'm free.
Yeah.
It makes me, I appreciate everything and I take nothing for granted. I know there's people in this world that's got things going on, but I have these things called Rickyisms.
Okay, let's hear it. I know you've told me this before, but let's share.
One of my Rickyisms is when you want to be negative, I just need 50 feet. I need
okay.
Give me 50 feet and I'll give you 100 because whatever you got going on that's not pleasing it probably ain't got nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to be around that, and if you want to be negative, just do it over there, like way over there.
Just go away.
Yeah, I mean, go over there and get your negative on. I like to laugh and joke and be happy because I appreciate things that people take for granted.
I like that a lot.
Mhm.
Kind of shifting gears a little bit.
Okay.
So you kind of know my story. I just retired sport a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of advice do you have for people going through that transition? Because I know your journey through that was bumpy a little bit.
Yeah.
Now being on the other side of it, after everything you've gone through,
Right.
what kind of advice do you have for someone that's struggling through that?
I would challenge them, you or anyone else. I would challenge you if sports was your thing, for example, in your case, you're done with it. You made your mind up. Then I just suggest you get real motivated, finding out what your purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know, and I'm gonna use you for an example. We know you're a great gymnast. That's documented. Okay, you may not think so, but everybody can't accomplish what you've accomplished as a gymnast. Okay, well, Emma decided she doesn't want to be a gymnast no more.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got to get real motivated figuring out what you do want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a full-time job.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely has been.
Yeah, so I would just say focus on the things that you can control and try to find your purpose as fast as you can so that negativity don't have a chance to set in and start making you make bad choices.
Okay, I like that. I don't think I've ever asked you this question before. Do you have any hobbies?
You know what? My hobbies are so unique that they only make sense to me. One of them is I love music.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot dance, but I think I can in my head.
That's okay. Yeah. That's all you need, really.
Yeah, right. So I listen to music, no knock against the current music, but I listen to music in my era that I can understand. I'm not very successful understanding the new music. It doesn't really make sense to me. Mm-hmm. Not saying it ain't good. It just don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But I listen to the kind of music that I grew up with, and I dance by myself, in my private time, and it makes me laugh because I know I can't dance. But the point is, it's not about trying to make Dancing with the Stars. It's about trying to feel good. And see, and I got this other thing. I call it a disease for humor purposes. I suffer from this disease called high self-esteem. See, I love me some me. A lot of people take that the wrong way. But I don't believe, for me, I don't see how I can make Emma or Harrison or anyone else happy if I'm mad. Mm-hmm. So I love me first, which makes me happy. And then it's easier to treat people the way I want to be treated.
Well, yeah, and that's so important. And I think that's something that or a reason why people gravitate towards you, because I don't think I've ever had a conversation with you that wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah, well, I feel like society has done a great job of covering negativity.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't really think I need to add on to that. It's kind of another one of my Rickisms is if you don't feed it, it can't grow, So, I mean, I understand way more than people think I do, but I just know that me personally, I like to be happy. And for a long time, I deprived myself of being happy with a drug addiction. And now that the drug addiction is in my rearview mirror, I'm not cured by no stretch. I just got 16 years and counting, clean and sober.
Yeah.
But it's still a day-by-day deal for me. I don't knock anyone that does anything. If people want to drink alcohol, that's fine. If you give me 2 Sprites with no ice, I might have to call Uber. That Sprite with no ice is my alcohol.
Yeah.
So that's when I'm living on the edge, but mostly just water and coffee.
Yeah. Cool. And I think it's really another thing that's really interesting is that we've had some conversations where like I've come to you for advice and just that weren't necessarily like great topics, like nothing like super positive, but the way that you help me navigate that and just like view the situations end up being positive. And I think that's really cool how you reframe that so quickly.
Well, I try to help people because first of all, I don't believe in negativity. I believe in positivity. And I don't want to see anybody go through difficult times, even though I know that's part of life.
Mm-hmm.
I try to minimize it for as many people as I can. That's one of my pet peeves. I just love to help people. I'm not very good at asking for help, but I love to help others.
I like it. And what's your, I guess, favorite kind of thing to help people with? Do you have like a go-to?
No, I just I listen to
Mhm.
what they're dealing with, and then I make suggestions.
Yeah.
Dependent. I mean, it could be anything from I hate my job,
Mm-hmm.
or I can't get along with somebody, or whatever. And I just be like, man, or young lady, you might want to think about this, or young man, you might want to think about that. And I never try to tell people what to do. I
Yeah.
just give you ideas and I make suggestions.
Yeah.
And then I kind of let you figure it out, because at the end of the day, you're the one that got to live with it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to try to steer you in a positive direction, because whatever situation you're dealing with, if you don't have a positive attitude, I don't think that you're going to make a good choice.
I like that.
Yeah. So I usually, like I say, I listen to what people say, and then I make suggestions.
For sure. Yeah, no, and I think that's something that I've really, really appreciated from you over the last couple months. And I
Mhm.
haven't seen you as much as I used to see you.
Yeah, well, you used to do your show right before
I
mine.
know.
so
We used to see each other every week, but every once in a while, I'll stop in and we'll cross paths and
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
catch up.
I think I came in to do my show one night. You were doing homework.
I couldn't focus at home. I came out here and was able to catch up for it was probably like an hour at least that we were chatting, catching up. I was like, Ricky, I gotta have you on my show.
Yeah, well, I really I take that as a compliment, because no offense, but a lot of times people don't want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know technology is important, and it's easier for a lot of people to text versus talk to a person.
Well, and I think this is a funny thing to add is that I was trying to help you with your phone stuff too. Remember, I talked to you about ChatGPT.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, technology is very important. I'm just not good at it,
Mm-hmm.
And actually, my son, he's really good at it, and he's always telling me, Dad, you need to get this iPhone that. I'm like, man, I got an Android. I'm good,
I know. I was trying to help you with the Android,
Yeah.
downloading ChatGPT.
Man, look, I mean, what you guys can do in 2 minutes takes me like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking technology. I didn't grow up with it.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're teaching things to each other. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
But on that note, we're actually heading to our first break now.
Okay.
That went by really quick.
All
We'll
right.
be right back. You are listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Ricky C. Simmons.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetable, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day with light winds. It'll be warm with the high around 70. Tonight, mainly clear skies and calm winds, the low around 43. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies with a light breeze with record highs, the high near 76. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and TicketFM.com.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village. Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Nutrition Authority invites you to check out the all-new Epic Effects. Epic Effects is designed to blast body fat, curb cravings, and provide the smooth energy to get you through the day. Home of free samples and better than internet pricing, Epic Effects can only be found at Nutrition Authority. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technicians will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm, safe, and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Get geared up for savings like you've never seen before during Elway Days. Their biggest sale of the year runs October 14th through the 18th, when every red tag machine is priced at invoice plus $300. That's it. No freight, no setup, no extra fees. Don't miss out on these epic savings. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at the 27th and I-80 location.
Imagine hitting rewind on your life 10, even 20 years. With testosterone therapy from Limitless Male, you can turn back the aging clock and get your edge, energy, and confidence back. If you've lost your drive, sleep deprived, muscle loss, belly fat, irritable, you're not the guy you once were. Get your T levels checked at Limitless Male. More and more men are realizing hormone replacement can turn back the clock. Schedule your free consult at limitlessmale.com.
Back to Beyond the Routine with Spence on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, with my very special guest tonight, Ricky C. Simmons.
What?
How we feeling out here, Ricky?
If it's getting any better, Emma, I'm going to get nervous around here. That means everything's good.
That's good. That's good. That's what we want. So I think in this segment, let's dive into your motivational speaking. I think that's such a cool thing that you do. Mm-hmm. So let's get into it. First question, how did we start?
That's a really good question. I'm glad you asked it because I think how I got started with the speaking thing was during all these incarcerations that I experienced in my life. I would hear speakers. Okay. And they would they'd bring speakers in, but they were always, I don't know, in my opinion, they gave the impression that they were speaking down to us.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, no.
And I mean, I'm already incarcerated, so I don't need you coming in here telling me how great you are
Yeah.
and how not great I am.
Yeah.
So I made it. I thought about it. I said, when I get out, I'm going to become a speaker, and I'm going to go all these different venues, and I'm going to encourage people. And I just ran with that concept, and when I got out and then Coach Osborne got behind me, then I just started, going into places. And first it started off, it was just something that I just wanted to do. And then it turned into a business. Coach Osborne, I got to give him credit for turning it into a business because
Yeah.
on my weekly visits, he would always ask me, hey, I hear you're doing good things out there. And like to know what you're charging people. And I'd be like, nah, Coach, I just love what I'm doing.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, no more free stuff, Ricky. So I created the foundation, which is RCS Triumph Inc. That's my 501c3 that I take in donations, and people are always reaching out to me. And unfortunately, a lot of the audiences that reach out, they're in positions where like treatment settings, and they don't have the funds. I don't, like, hey, Ricky, we would like for you to come to Alabama.
Yeah.
Speak at this treatment center, but we don't have the funds to pay you or pay your expenses. Well, when I created the foundation, I take in these donations. If my board thinks there's something that's worth it, then the foundation covers the expenses.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's something that, like I say, and it also helps with the fact that I have a problem with asking for help. So
yes, we've talked about this. I do too.
Yeah, asking for help was like, that's not something I like to do. I mean, I don't even really have a reason or an excuse for not wanting to ask for help. It's just an inside thing. I just don't like doing. I don't like asking for help.
Yeah, no, honestly, I agree. Do you think that has something to do with like being an athlete?
You know what? I want to give that credit, but I think that some people are just wired different.
Okay.
Because I mean, I don't know, man. I've never had a problem helping others.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I've never had that problem. But when it's like, I need help, man, it's like the hardest thing for me to do is like, hey, can you help me out? Or can you, like with the foundation. I mean, Randy, I've had the foundation since 2017. And this is my first fundraiser this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
So, what's that? 8 years?
Yeah.
And it's my fault because I just don't want to ask for help. And Randy figured it out. He's like, you don't like asking for help, do you? I was like, nah, not really. He goes, well, I'll ask for you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So it's not like, it's not like I don't need the help. It's just like, I hate asking for it, but I don't forget who did volunteer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll never forget Randy for doing this. I'll always appreciate and respect that. Just like Coach Osborne, he's done all these things on my behalf. So to this very day, I'm very loyal to him.
That's awesome.
Yep.
What would you say is your favorite part about speaking? Do you have any best memories from it?
I think what I like the best is when you have a small impact on someone and years later, I bump into them at a department store or a grocery store or something. And it's like total stranger walk up to me and go, hey man, your name Ricky, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, so man, you spoke at such and such.
Yeah.
And it really helped me make some choices that turned my life around. That's the part I think I like the most because you never know who you're impacting. And I just love helping people. So that would be my favorite part.
Do you have any, I guess, stories to share of situations where people have come up to you after or like even years later, like talking about the impact that you've had on them?
Oh, yeah. I was actually in an airport once and I just went over to get a bottle of water after I got past TSA. I was waiting at my gate.
Yeah.
And I just went over to this little area where you can buy chips and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was getting me a bottle of water. And this young man came up to me and he goes, yo, man, I wasn't sure, but are you Ricky Simmons or Ricky C. Simmons? I
Yeah.
was like, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know
It's
this
like,
young
what
man.
did I do?
Yeah, whatever they said I did, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
He goes, no, man. And this was like, I'm talking about, a year ago. And this guy said I spoke at North Platte High School
Oh.
in
Yeah.
2015.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's 2024 at this time,
Yeah.
thinking, wait a minute, man, but he's, he was in high school at the time. Now he's grown, has a family, but he remembered my speech and he came up and shared that with me and, asked if we could take a picture,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, that's really cool, man, that they remember you, because positive impacts don't get the attention that negativity gets. That's just
a good
what
point.
what I see. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If a crime happens, it makes the news. But if Emma goes out and speak to a group of young girls that want to be gymnasts, we don't get no camera for that.
Yep.
So I mean, it's just like seems like my opinion seems like positive should get more attention than it does.
Yeah. No, that's such a full circle moment for
Yeah,
me too.
right. So yeah. And and then too, I'm gonna tell you something else. It's getting a little off topic, but
That's all right.
I gotta say this. Like your friends that are here to do this show.
Yeah.
That's really cool that you got friends like that that are upbeat and positive, because they could be just the opposite.
Yeah. No, those girls are really great.
Yeah. Well, I could just a little time that I just met them, I can see
Yeah.
they just their energy
Yeah.
is positive.
Yeah.
They're not their head down and being negative. I mean, I just admire people that can be positive, because it's not an easy thing.
Yeah.
I've been accused of making happy and positive look easy,
Mm-hmm.
but people don't realize how hard I work at it.
Yeah.
What I mean? I put a lot of effort in being positive.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah. And I think that's something like it just makes conversations with you so enjoyable.
Well, I just think it's important.
It is.
Because, I mean, when people are not in good spaces, then you tend to have these issues that you can't really help them with, because they're not even in the right mindset.
They don't really want to be helped.
No. Yeah, they just want somebody to get down in that pit, and that I call it a pity pot.
Yep, I see where that came from.
I'm sorry, I just don't care, and I don't think no one else cares. No, man, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yep.
We're not doing that. I mean, I just don't see the value in that. I mean, I understand that people go through things, but I can't find the value in that.
I like it. So, for the people listening right now, what is the best way to get a hold of you?
Well,
give yourself some shout outs here.
Let me see here. I try to do social media. I'm old school, so I do more Facebook than anything. But I do have an Instagram, and I do have a YouTube channel. Everything is really simple too. Ricky C. Simmons. I don't have any of those cool names that a lot of people give themselves to.
I think your name's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, I've seen some names of people that they don't use their real name.
Yeah.
They use other names, and then they'll send me a friend request or whatever, and I'm like, and then when they see me, man, you didn't accept my request. I'm like, I didn't see your name.
Didn't know it was you.
Yeah, I mean, you got this cartoon character, and you got this name. I'm not that talented. I don't understand, but no, Instagram. I do occasionally post something on TikTok.
You have TikTok?
I got TikTok.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, but don't think it's nothing special about it. It's just I got it.
Okay.
Okay. I put videos on there of me dancing, and I can't dance.
Oh my gosh.
But it make people laugh.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason. I really like seeing people laugh and enjoy themselves, because even if it's only for a couple of seconds, that's a couple of seconds that they're not mad or they're not frowning. So, and if they laughing at me because I can't dance, that's all good. I told y'all I suffer from high self-esteem, so I'm good.
You're good.
I'll be all right.
All right. And then if someone wants to book you for speaking.
I have a website. It's rickycsimmons.com. There's a tab on there for if you want to book me. Then, like I said, you can send me a personal message on Facebook too, and Messenger. Send me a message. But, more than anything, just make sure you just include your name and phone number.
Yeah.
Because I don't do a whole bunch of replying with I'd rather speak with you.
Call
Or either I'll have my business partner, who's Kim Kelly. I'll give it on to her and she'll reach back out to you.
Awesome. And then what kind of, I guess, groups do you like to speak to?
That's a good question. I mean,
like if someone's listening, they're like, oh, I wonder if
it doesn't matter what group it is. It could be a business. It could be, I done spoke to car dealerships. I done spoke to corporate people. I've spoke to treatment centers. I've spoken in prisons. I've spoken in high school, college athletic program. I mean, I'm just like all outdoors. You really can't miss me. I just need to know what your concerns are, and I'll tailor my speech to whatever the concerns are.
You've got a way to go about it.
I'll go get it and come back with it.
And then I love that. Let's talk about your fundraiser this weekend. Let's give a shout out to that one.
Yeah,
as well.
Big shout out to Randy J. Goodwin and Fallen Giant Films up in Omaha, man. Just like a little brother. This guy's doing big things. He was in Hollywood for like 30 years, and now he's started a film industry in Omaha, basically bringing Hollywood to Omaha. And he's putting this fundraiser on for me at Blackstone Plaza in the Cloud Room this Saturday, noon to 4. And we're going to show a private screening of my documentary, which is titled Look Like Somebody. Randy, I just want you to know, man, I appreciate you because he knew I wouldn't ask.
Yeah.
And he volunteered to do this. So I'm very appreciative of that. If you go on my Facebook page, for those of you that do Facebook, there's a video of Randy talking about it, and you can RSVP if you want to attend. But it's up in Omaha this coming Saturday. That's why Rozier is flying in tonight. He's actually going to be present for the fundraiser. I think Terrell Farley is going to show up.
Nice.
So got a few other former teammates that'll be there, and naturally you got Randy. He's going to host it. So got a Hollywood actor.
There'll be some celebrities there.
Yeah. I'll be the small guy in the group, but I'll be fine with that.
Definitely not. So guys, you're gonna wanna check it out.
Yeah, I would like for people to come. Randy has said on the video he's gonna cut it down to, he's gonna keep it to 100 people. So I guess the first 100 there get in.
You better be there, guys.
Yeah, I hope they come out.
All right, we are heading to our final break. We'll be right back. You are listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Ricky C. Simmons.
Nebraska farmers, harvest is here and every gallon counts. That's why Sapp Brothers Petroleum launched the Go Big Red Fuel Giveaway. When you contract your fuel with Sapp Brothers, enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. As Husker Country knows, the only thing stronger than the roar at Memorial Stadium is the drive of a farmer putting food on the table. Fuel your farm with Sapp Brothers Petroleum and enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. Visit sapbros.net today. Sapp Brothers Petroleum, fueling the heartland. Go Big Red.
If the power is out, traffic lights might be too. If you come across a dark intersection, treat it like a four-way stop. See more tips at les.com/safety.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
This fall, Baumgars has everything you need to get your farm ready for the season. Stock up on livestock feed, deer corn, and pine shavings to keep your animals fed and your farm running smoothly. Need tools for your fall projects? Grab DeWalt power tools and grass seed to keep your fields in top shape before winter. From your barn to your backyard, Baumgars has you covered. Get ready for the season with everything you need to finish those fall fix-ups. Baumgars, field, farm, and fall fix-ups.
Are you looking to upgrade your equipment and keep cash in your pocket? Through October at Landmark Implement, get up to a 24-month waiver on select John Deere tractors and combines, or lock in a 2.9% fixed rate for 36 months, followed by a qualified standard rate for another 36 months. Whether you're thinking of this year's harvest or planning ahead, we've got a solution that works for your bottom line. Visit your local Landmark Implement for more details, or check us out at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Schaefer's is celebrating its 79th anniversary with special rebates, financing, savings, and free delivery store-wide.
Update your home with innovative Samsung appliances and save up to an additional $900 with rebates. Samsung Innovation saves you energy and time with easy-to-connect appliance technology. Plus, during Schaefer's anniversary, get free delivery on your appliance purchase.
So hurry in during Schaefer's 79th anniversary event, going on now.
This is your year, where your team takes it all the way. Win way more than bragging rights at Warhorse Casino, where your love of the game could put $1 million in your pocket. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with prizes all season long. Weekly cash prizes up to $1,000 cash, season-long leaderboards, and a chance to win $1 million. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Fall is here, and so are cooler temps, darker evenings, and slick roads. Is your vehicle ready for the change in seasons? At A1 Automotive, we've got you covered. From tire checks, brake inspections, batteries, and heater systems, we make sure your car is road ready for the Nebraska winters ahead. Don't wait until the first frost. Schedule your fall car care checkup today and drive with confidence all season long. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Nebraska farmers, harvest is here and every gallon counts. That's why Sapp Brothers Petroleum launched the Go Big Red Fuel Giveaway. When you contract your fuel with Sapp Brothers, enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. As Husker Country knows, the only thing stronger than the roar at Memorial Stadium is the drive of a farmer putting food on the table. Fuel your farm with Sapp Brothers Petroleum and enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. Visit sapbros.net today. Sapp Brothers Petroleum, fueling the heartland. Go Big Red.
Back to Beyond the Routine with Spence on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, with special guest here tonight, Ricky C. Simmons. So first, let's touch on your show. What's it called? When does it go on?
The name of my show is the Get You Happy On Hour. It's every Sunday night here at the Ticket from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's probably a different name for a show when you're at a sports station. But the Get You Happy On Hour is basically, I just like to focus on the positive things.
Yeah.
And to me, most of my guests, when I have them on, they get to tell they're good, bad, and ugly, but we usually wrap up with the good.
Yeah.
I think that's real important because, like I said, a lot of times people want to cover things that aren't positive, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's just not my thing.
Yeah.
But I love being happy. That is real. That's not an act. I mean, it's not. I don't just turn it on for an hour on Sunday nights.
Yeah,
I'm
no, for
happy.
sure.
Yeah, I'm happy all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and then when I get around people that aren't happy, then all of a sudden I start wanting to move around.
Then you leave.
Yeah, I give them 50 feet.
So that's the sign. If you're not spending time with someone, we know why.
Yeah. I mean, I do spend a lot of time by myself, anyways.
Mhm.
But a lot, I like the label I gave myself is I'm basically a loner that knows a lot of people.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah, I mean,
feel that.
I'm very comfortable by myself.
Yeah.
I don't have to have a group of people
Yeah.
to be happy.
I like that. So kind of transitioning from that, what does happiness mean to you? Or what does it look like to you, I guess?
Happiness to me is the simple things that everybody takes for granted. Health, being able to have the basic necessities.
Mhm.
Those things are important to me. A lot of people take those type of things for granted. I guess I've seen so much
Mhm.
destruction that it's hard for me to take things for granted.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just love to be happy. And it seems like for me, I just seem to make better decisions when I'm happy.
Yeah.
When I look back over my life, I do better I make better choices when I'm happy.
Yeah. For sure.
When I'm not happy, I don't like those consequences that come from my decision making.
That's fair. Now, what would you say to someone listening that maybe feels like happiness is out of reach right now?
I would ask them to reevaluate that.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, I know everything is not perfect in nobody's life. I get that. I'm not naive. I just think that happiness is an inside job, and you have to really put some effort into it, because everybody that you run into or everybody that you see may not be happy.
Yeah.
But that don't got nothing to do with you. It's an individual thing. I mean, one of the best inventions they made for me was headsets, the earbuds.
Yeah.
Because I can listen to music
Mhm.
when I'm out in public and
Just be in your own little world.
yeah, I'm
You
in my own
happy?
world because
Dance around the street,
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah. I went in the grocery store trying to dance, and I saw these ladies laughing and stuff. But I wasn't trying to make them laugh, but they were laughing at me because I was bobbing my head and stuff. But
Yeah.
that's who I am.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already been that other person, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Didn't like
Wow. And then my final question for you, this might be a long answer, but what can people listening here do to help spread joy and positivity?
Well, lead by example. It's real simple. I'm not smart enough to do complicated, so everything's really simple. Everything's really simple for me. If you want to be happy, you want others to be happy, then why don't you be happy? And basically, kind of like be the example.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do things that don't make sense to nobody, but they make me feel good. But that's the most important part, is being happy. Being happy is an inside job. I can't say that enough. If you're waiting on someone to come along to make you happy, you might be waiting a little longer than you planned.
Yeah.
So if you start off by making yourself happy, then you seem to attract people that are happy.
I love that. Any final things you'd like to share?
No,
Words of wisdom?
I just want to say thank you, Emma, for the opportunity, for having me on your show, and thank you for being on my show.
Of course.
Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you, young lady.
Thank you, Ricky. And I really appreciate you coming on the show tonight.
No,
You shared
not a
some
problem.
really great things.
Not a problem.
And yeah, for the listeners, don't forget to tune in to Ricky's show on Sunday nights from 8 to 9 p.m.
Yep.
Check out his fundraiser this Saturday in Omaha.
Yep.
And yeah, that's a wrap on tonight's show.
Hey, we made it.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it, guys. That's a wrap. You're listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Ricky C. Simmons.